Some evidence of Grusch's UFO disclosure. I was trawling through the ICIG's semi-annual reports, which you can find here, and couldn't help but notice there was a report missing. More specifically, the semi-annual report for the period April 2022–September 2022 is not there. In fact, you'll notice it's the only omission of its kind since they adopted a new reporting period back in 2013. Why did this trigger me? Well, it just so happens Charles McCullough filed David Grusch's disclosure of urgent concern complaint of reprisal in May 2022 squarely in that missing period. Has this been noticed before? Am I overthinking this? I've read through the other reports, and am aware that they don't divulge anything too spicy, but I still find it a strange thing to leave off the site entirely. It's especially frustrating as the reason I was even digging into this in the first place was to help guide a FOIA request I'm working on in relation to the report submitted by the DNIICIG to the various Intel committees in June 2022. Following the urgent and credible designation of Grusch's complaint, it would be a lot easier to specify what I'm interested in if I could find a reference to the complaint in an official report. I'd pinged John Greenewald, Blackvault, about this on Twitter, as I'd assumed he must have already filed something along these lines. But never heard back. I know he spends time on Reddit, so maybe he'll see this and help figure this all out. I've pinged him again with this nugget, maybe it'll tickle his fancy. In any case, I decided to submit a FOIA for the missing semi-annual report in the meantime, and will let you all know how that develops. Post from user disclosure diaries at Reddit. Comments. It seems like the ICIG is either being muzzled, or is actively backing away from assisting in pushing for disclosure. This omission, plus the one in his denial report to Congress, shows obfuscation. It's hard to gauge what his position is considering his initial urgent and credible response when compared with the above two missing pieces of data. Seems like we'll need to wait for the NDAA to possibly pass, and then another year for everything to be inevitably classified by the president. Comment from user Flyin' High in the Sky at Reddit.